Welcome to NCIX Tech Tips. Today we have a couple of special guests with us here today. I have Pat and Mike from Kingston Technology, and we're going to start out by having them tell us a little bit about what makes Kingston special as a company, and we're also going to dive into one of their newest, latest and greatest memory modules, the Kingston HyperX T1 Black, and what makes their memory special compared to other manufacturers. So Pat and Mike, our crack team of Kingston specialists, is going to tell us in a tag team style fashion all about what makes Kingston and their memory awesome.
Kingston Technology is the world's largest independent memory manufacturer.
Yep, we use the highest quality components with rigorous testing methods.
All our HyperX has 24/7 tech support and lifetime warranty.
And a large Canadian team there to support you, and I'll introduce you to them at the end of this episode.
For today's episode, I've got mad props all over the table in front of me. That is to say, just props on the table in front of me. So the first one I have is the HyperX Low-Vo. So this is running at fairly standard speeds for the most part, although it has reduced voltages, meaning that you can get lower power consumption out of those modules than a standard computer memory module. Next, we've got their standard HyperX, which comes with a blue heat spreader. We're all pretty used to seeing that. High performance, reliability, all the things you've come to expect from Kingston. As an improvement on the standard HyperX, we've actually got their Genesis modules with the gray heat spreader. So these are going to have slightly better latencies, slightly higher speeds, and hopefully a little more overclocking headroom than a standard HyperX module. Now up at the very top end of Kingston's product portfolio, we have the HyperX H2O, which is actually water cooling ready. And that's something you might figure out given the name. And I've featured those a number of times on NCIX Tech Tips. And then finally, we have the star of the show with a big old heat spreader sticking out of the top of it. This is the HyperX T1 Black Edition. I also have yet another special guest. Please welcome Stephen Fung from Futurelooks. He will be showing us how to get the most out of our HyperX T1 Black. Those of you who watch a fair bit of Tech Tips are probably already familiar with my test platform, but I'm going to just tell you guys, just in case. We've got an MSI P67A GD65 motherboard. We've also got an Intel Core i7 2600K processor at 4.7 gigahertz. And for this special day today, we have 4 gigs of Kingston HyperX T1 Black, and we are going to have Steven here, who actually, at CES, built an entire PC in 4 minutes 9 seconds, show us 2 different ways of configuring the memory, the long way, and then the way that he obviously uses, the fast way.
Well, guys, what we need to do first is we got the BIOS screen over here, and there's only a few settings that you need to tweak out to get that 1600 megahertz that you paid for. First up, what we want to do is we want to check out the DRAM setting up here. And the DRAM frequency, we want to set that first to 1600 megahertz. And to support that, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to change the DRAM timings. And that's currently in auto. We want that to link in the P67 platform. We also want to head to the advanced settings to make sure that we get the timings that Kingston specifies, which is 99924. The command rate, you can go 1 or 2 depending on stability on your system. But that looks pretty good right now. We're going to head over to the last step here, which is the voltage. Now the voltage is set to auto, and what we want to do is we want to set that to what Kingston recommends, which is 1.65 volts, or somewhere very close. You'll notice down here at the in the BIOS screen, you've got your choice between 1.645 and 1.652. You can go either or. I'll go for the higher setting myself. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now you're running at 1600 megahertz. And you've got the timings correct, and you've also got the voltage correct.
So I mentioned that our test platform is P67, although HyperX T1 Blacks don't work necessarily only on P67 boards. You can also use them on AMD boards, but by using XMP2, which is something we're about to find out how to do, you can make the best and easiest use of them on an Intel platform, such as X58, P55, or P67, in the various kit flavors that are available. So Steven's going to show us how he can use XMP2 to build a PC in 4 minutes 9 seconds and own the podium for Canada at CES 2011.
And I'm very sorry about that. Now we're going to show you how to get an overclock with your memory pretty quick. It's just a two-step process. All you're going to have to do is this. Check out the screen here. We're looking for a setting called XMP Profile, which I'm going to right now. You'll notice that it's disabled. All you need to do is click it and enable it. And now you'll notice that all the settings, the memory frequency, and the voltage and DRAM timing are hidden, but we have a feeling that once we boot up into Windows, they'll all be set correctly.
So here we are booted up into Windows, and you can see we've got CPU-Z open. We've got our DRAM frequency set correctly. Remember that 800 megahertz is not the speed it's actually running at, it's actually double, so 1600 megahertz, which is what it's rated for. We've got all of our timing set correctly at 99927, and the command rate here is 1T, which is the more aggressive of the two command rate settings. Then if we dial over to the SPD tab, you can see that this is the entire table for how this particular memory module is pre-set up at the factory. So you've got a few different JEDEC standards, and then here is our XMP standard. So that's all those settings that are set, and we can also see that it's setting it to 1.65 volts. So I just wanted to say a big thanks to all of the guests that we have for our Tech Tips episode today. So that's Stephen from Futurelooks, we've also got Pat and Mike from Kingston, and I hope you guys, apparently we're all holding Kingston heads, so there's the hidden one that we had tucked away. Mike's got his memory. Thank you for checking out this episode of NCIX Tech Tips, and don't forget, we've also got a little introduction to the Kingston family of products that Mike promised at the end of the episode, featuring some of the rest of the Kingston family. Don't forget to subscribe.
HyperX will often introduce a new color to the HyperX product lineup, such as Special Edition Genesis Gray and Black Edition T1, to complement the newest high-end motherboards in our markets.
Bonjour! HyperX Blue is a line of reliable memory ideally for entry-level gamer and PC enthusiasts. We may label HyperX Blue as an entry-level memory, but it offers the performance, quality, and reliability.
HyperX Lovo is designed to use less voltage, which means that the system will consume less energy, generate less heat, and have your memory running fast while staying cool. HyperX Lovo is a perfect combination between speed and energy efficiency.
HyperX Max 3.0 is an external storage drive designed to make file transfer and backup faster and easier. Its durable casing and solid-state flash component make the drive damage resistant and safe from any potential accidents.
For people wanting the highest performance Kingston HyperX memory, T1s is the answer.
HyperX SODIMM is designed to increase overall laptop notebook performance and assist small form factor PCs that need a speed boost. HyperX SODIMM is attached with metal heat spreaders that further help promote heat dissipation and will take your system to new heights.
HyperX H2O is the ideal memory for PC gamers and extreme enthusiasts. HyperX H2O is designed to deliver extreme performance and high speeds. It features a unique cooling system that uses liquid to dissipate heat.
HyperX Genesis sets the standard for performance memory. It comes with excellent overclocking capacities, solid specs, and an array of frequencies. With Genesis being redesigned, the innovative look and feel gives Genesis a thrilling sense of elegance and style.